Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing the Lord of the Rings Gollum. Makes me wanna puke, guy. Gollum on the GeForce RTX 4080 as well as on the Steam Deck, my friends, because yesterday I was a little bit curious, so I installed Lord of the Rings Gollum on the Steam Deck, and it turns out it was a better experience than a full-on high-end PC with the RTX 4080. Also, a little bit of a size comparison. They're about the same size, not the same thickness, of course, but yeah, I found that interesting. This thing is a beast, okay, as is this one. Anyways, without further ado, let's test out the PC first, shall we? Alright everybody, let's take a look at the PC specs first. We got the GeForce RTX 4080 installed right here with the latest Nvidia drivers. I'm not overclocking it. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power-Ups GPU-Z. It has 16GB of GDDR6X memory. And over on the left, I'm pairing it with the i5 13600K. This is overclocked to 5.6 GHz and 32GB of DDR5 6000 MHz RAM. Let's get into it. Okay, first things first, this has not received a day one patch or anything, or an update. It didn't update anything here. That's fun. Thank you, developers, for caring too much. Oh boy. First up, let's go over the settings, and because I want to see how much VRAM it actually utilizes at 1080p low, I set it to that. So we're running at 1920 by 1080 low settings preset. The texture streaming is turned on by default, so I'll leave it there. Doesn't really affect anything, it stutters the same with it off or on. And it says DLSS there, but it's actually turned off right here. So if you remember, I tested the GTX 1060 as well as the RTX. It's already stuttering like crazy. As well as the RTX 4060 Ti, and when I tested the 1060 first, people were saying, oh, it's only stuttering that much because you're on minimum requirements. The i7 3770K is very old, it can't handle it properly. And 6GB on the 1060, well, of course it's stuttering, right? And then I tested the 4060 Ti and people were like, oh, this is just a crap GPU that just came out. I'm not complaining about that, it's true, but oh boy, no, they found us. Oh no, they did not find us. Okay, hello, can you find me though? All right, yes they can. It's not completely broken. The thing. No boy, no. All right. Oh, hey, I'm hidden away, guys. Look at that. Oh boy. Come on, let's go to these bushes right here. They saw me. They know that I'm here. They keep following me around. Are you crazy and kidding me? What? Did the developers forget to make the animation or to code the enemies actually catching you inside of bushes? Like, they're clearly seeing me and following me around. Oh my god. But as I was saying, when I tested the 4060 Ti, people were saying, oh, it's only stuttering because of the 8GB of VRAM. And well, now we have a 4080 with 16GB. The VRAM is actually going over 8 gigs on these beautiful low settings, you know, those textures are definitely worthy of using 9GB of VRAM, right? Can they even... Oh! Oh, this is perfect! Also, I just went a little close-up of this wall right here. Like, look at those textures. 9GB worthy, are they? Or 8.5GB worthy. Anyway, this is so stupid, dude. The 1% lows are not terrible right now because we have just been walking around this area, and once the shaders load in and compile while you are playing the game, it will be smooth, okay? The problem is, this is a linear title. You're never gonna stay in the same place for a really long time unless you lose a ton of times. So, as you progress into the story, it's gonna start stuttering like crazy. See that? See those 1% lows? The 1% lows didn't move, but the stutters were definitely there, guys. Anyway, ooh, we're up into the 9GB zone right now on the VRAM. Oh, it's starting to stutter again. Interesting. Oh, no! So... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, God. Anyway, it seems like if you lose and reload the mission, it's still gonna stutter a bit, alright? I'm gonna try it with like 4K resolution, much more adequate for a 4080, epic settings, okay? No DLSS, and let's see how much VRAM it actually consumes like this. Okay, will it stutter again? I just restarted the game. We're gonna be playing through the same parts of it, because I don't seem to find a way to get through this part. Start counting the frames. Let's play it properly this time around, okay? Slowly, stealthily. See those beautiful frame time spikes here and there. 13 gigabytes of VRAM usage, by the way. I expected higher, honestly, since it was using 9 gigs at 1080p low. Okay, we're doing this, right? Like, oh, it's dropping from 60 FPS, by the way, 50s. Look at that. Oh, yes, this is a perfect experience. The great graphics, you know. The thing is, Shadow of Mordor, which released like 10 years ago. I'm not, probably not. A little bit less than 10 years ago, maybe. It looked better than this. It consumes less VRAM than this. It actually runs perfectly fine, even on like a GTX 760, which is what I played it on back in the days. Yeah, I don't understand. Should I just go up here? Oh yes, there we go. Okay, oh my god. See? The second we start loading in more things, just this yellow little thing right here, and Gollum hanging in there, it just goes to hell. It is completely terrible. Stuttering, you know? Oh yeah, if you're wondering, you can't disable the motion blur in this game either. Well, actually, since it does drop from 60 FPS, I want to enable some DLSS here, okay? Let's do quality, which looks amazing at 4K. A little bit of added sharpness, because the game is quite soft. And of course, I totally forgot, this game gets you like double the FPS when you enable FSR or DLSS. It's crazy. That motion blur is so awful in this game as well. And coupled with the stuttering, and just a little bit when we need to load in more stuff. Yeah, it's one of the worst experiences ever in PC gaming, I think. Oh, damn it! Oh, no, I'm fine. No, do not look at me. I'm not here. I'm not here. Well, they can't really catch me, can they? The game wasn't coded for them to catch me. I guess even if you get the game to run semi-decently without a ton of stuttering, well, damn it. It is still broken because the AI just cannot catch you for some reason. It's so dumb, dude. Also, take a look at the VRAM usage with DLSS. Things went down by a little bit there. You know, not 13 gigabytes anymore. It's using 10.5 or so. Oh no, I think it crashed, guys. Yep, I thought it wouldn't crash my PC this time around, but of course, it's 2023. What can we expect? What? Are you kidding me? I just pressed new game because I wanted to load in the new game, you know, so we can continuously get some stuttering without me being stuck in a single area and not stuttering so much. But it said we ran out of VRAM. Okay, let's try this again, okay? Should we enable some ray tracing as well? Like, the FPS were so high with the DLSS that I will enable ray tracing at the same time. Oh, fatal error again, just because I enabled ray tracing. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm able to show you the settings now. 3840 by 2160 maxed out, quality DLSS. No frame generation for now. New game, please don't crash. No, it might crash. Oh, it did. Oh god. All right, it could be the overclock. Okay. Oh, the lighting is changing a lot. You know, I'm kind of using natural light this time around, so I don't waste too much money on electricity. I think it's working. Yes, it was the overclock that was causing the crashes, okay, guys? And here we are, starting a new game to see those beautiful frame time spikes without being in the same area over and over again. So it's not as... No, never mind. I was gonna say it's not as severe as like the 1060 was or the 4060 Ti. And maybe it isn't. But it still gets some huge frame time spikes that are completely terrible and make the game unplayable, even on an RTX 4080. It's not the GPU's fault, alright? It's just the developers. They should have compiled the shaders before you get into the game, and that would fix pretty much anything in terms of the stuttering issues, or most of it at least. But they did not do that. They don't know how to do things. If that's not apparent already. Alright? What the heck is this game? I hate it so much. Oh boy. Alright, oh no, I'm done. Let's test the Steam Deck. Okay, obviously the Steam Deck is much less powerful than the RTX 4080, so we can't really play at like 4K or even 1080p, so I set it to 720p using the low settings preset here. I also have it connected to an external capture card through the USB-C port. Yep. And we're using FSR2 on quality, which is the default for the low settings as well. And also, guys, I don't have any frame rate limits in place, but we will play around with that a little bit later as well. Okay, so we're getting 30 FPS. Oh no, it's a cutscene. That's why it's stuck to 30, right? Okay. So this is the beginning of the game, again, where we saw a ton of stuttering with the RTX 4080, and look at that frame time graph, guys. With the Steam Deck, it's actually smooth. It might have some hitching here and there, but it is way better than something like the RTX 4060 Ti, or even the 4080 in terms of stability. It doesn't have those super big pauses, right? This is now playable. I would consider this a playable experience if it wasn't for the horrible motion blur that makes me not see anything whenever things are moving. And also the really low resolution. The really low resolution that we're playing on, but I'm using an external monitor, so that's probably why it looks terrible to me. It didn't look that bad on the actual Deck's monitor, so there's that. No worries there. There we go. Okay, good stuff. And why is it that the Steam Deck can actually play this game properly? Well, it runs on Linux and Proton. I'm using Proton because it's the default thing. I don't really know much about the Steam Decks and Protons and stuff, okay? I just play the games and see if they're enjoyable or not here on this device. God damn it, I can't make the jump, dude. But yeah, it actually... Oh my god, it's so ugly. It actually can... there we go. Compile the shaders, or it does that because of Vulkan, the API, before you get into the game, so it ends up running a lot smoother. And also the FPS are stable above 30 frames, so that's quite decent, right? It's not terrible. Now, if we want an even smoother experience, we can lock it to 30. I tried locking it to 30 with the GTX 1060 and it didn't really do anything to the frame time consistency, but here on the Steam Deck things become ever so slightly smoother again. So it's kind of like a console experience with 30 FPS. It's not terrible. It's not as bad as like the 1060 was. It's not as bad as the 4060 Ti was. And I'd argue that it's not as bad as the 4080 was because it stutters way less, again. So, yeah, I can say that... Oh, boy! Never mind. You gotta be kidding me. Yesterday when I tried it in the other area where we started with the RTX 4080, it was slightly better. It didn't really have a single stutter whatsoever, but in this initial part of the game, it has some issues, even on the Steam Deck. So there's that. I remember this cutscene right here. It stuttered like crazy on the 4060 Ti when the Dragon came out. This is buttery smooth. Alright, well, that's it. I'm not gonna play this game anymore. I think I'm not gonna test any more GPUs on it, because it just doesn't matter, really. Nobody should play this game. Nobody should buy it. Just save your money, okay? It's terrible. It runs terribly. I also saw some reviews, and the story is also terrible. So everything is terrible about this game. It's probably the worst game of the year. I hope, at least. Alright, guys. Thanks very much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next one very soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.